this is going to literally be the pinnacle battle, alright? Because if we are in a situation like this, and we die, that's it. Hello and welcome back to the Ironman challenge. We're going to be fighting with some poachers right here. I think I can can I actually auto-resolve against the poachers? I'm gonna... No, apparently not. Okay, well, I was actually planning on auto-resolving this particular fight, mainly because they are so incredibly outmatched by our combat strength, and, well, that's the thing. Auto-resolving against these guys, probably not gonna be that good anyway, due to the fact that they are mostly ranged units, and they're probably going to murder me. They're probably going to murder me very easily indeed, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. As you can see, they are mostly poachers. In other words, that is a upgrade path to the Forest Bandit, and as you know, I have a great reverence for Forest Bandits. I think that they are extremely good. And hopefully I will be able to stab them from behind with some rather wonderful thrusts. There we go. Fantastic. Yes, very small amounts of damage. My mount is taking massive damage right now, but thankfully it is living thanks to our, well, slightly upgraded armor that we gained in a previous episode. And I have no idea where I'm going. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Look at that. The trees are obscuring their retreat. That is not particularly good. Thank you. Okay, there we go. That was easy enough, wasn't it? Alright, so 2.8 renown. We did lose a couple of people, unfortunately, but those are mostly to do with... who is it now? That is mostly to do with recruits. Yes, that is mostly to do with recruits, so don't really need to worry too much about that. So I'm actually at Ortisia right here, mainly because I wanted... Oh, how did I... Oh, yeah, I thought I got 4 skill points in Charm right there, but no. Just the 1. That's unfortunate, but yeah. I was at Ortisia here, and I saw, hey, you know what? There's actually 2 quests here that might be pretty cool. I'm going to be heading down to the Azurai because I'm going to become a vassal of theirs. I think that makes the most sense. At least at the moment. Because, of course, I kind of like the way that they deal with horses. I think their horse trade is a lot of fun to deal with. And in general, it just kind of is a bit more rewarding than most. So we're just going to auto-resolve against these guys right here. We're going to lose about 3 units. And we're just then going to move on. I'm not going to take any prisoners or anything like that because I don't have a huge amount of horses at the moment anyway. And I kind of wanted to get that task out of the way. So what we're going to do is, or at least I'm going to try, if I can, we're going to pledge ourselves to the Azurai. Of course, this might very well destroy a number of our workshops. I was going to call them enterprises, you know, warband and all that. But anyway, they're going to destroy a bunch of our workshops, unfortunately. And that's not going to be too good. But look at this. Kuyaz only has 136 units. Urgion's army doesn't even have a huge amount of units either. So we should theoretically be able to defend this territory with minimal effort. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, someone actually mentioned that to rectify the situation when... I'm not entirely sure whether you were meaning when we gained the perk to be able to upgrade units, or whether it was more to do with just gaining units and then having them be upgraded through that update, you know, because obviously the patch came in and that has now made it so that bandits can't be upgraded, or at least it can't be upgraded for me specifically. And I think that you were indicating that it would make sense to upgrade the stack by recruiting additional people into that stack, and then hopefully it would update, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case. So I assume what you meant was that you did mention the perk itself, Veterans Respect, so hopefully we're going to be able to do something about that. Ugh, what Neret's folly. Yeah, I really wish I'd be able to skip this without mods, personally. like to be able to do that. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I would like to enter your service. There we go. I would pledge allegiance to you. Yes, I am ready, Mr. Unkid. I swear homage to you. There we go. Alright, so the Bear-Tilled clan has joined the kingdom of the Aserai. And we are now going to be fighting this guy. Come on, Unkid. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Come on. Are you serious? Did he really just run away at the end there? Did you see that right there? Yeah, he did. He did. I must beg my leave. I'm so sorry. Unkid, I am regretting my decision already. Did you see the combat strength of these two? Yeah. I can't believe it, to be honest. I can't believe the cheek of the man. Did you see that? He literally was just like, yeah, oh, welcome to our ranks. And now I will leave you to your doom. Yes, that is exactly what happened just then. Okay, yeah. Probably want to be a bit careful about Unkid in the future then, because he is seemingly quite a mischievous individual, I suppose you could say. He's kind of mischievous. Okay, so, yeah. Aaron? Okay, what do you have? Personally, I don't feel like he has really good units, but maybe he does. I'm going to try and attack him. Yeah. Now, that's the problem, you see. Them being together is really making a huge difference to the overall quality of their armies. Hello, Finnegan. What do you have? You have a lot of people. Oh, there's an army right there. That's pretty nice. Okay, come on now. Yes, perfect. Come on, get him. Yeah, there we go. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, so now we're in a good battle right here. Can you tell me anything about this? I don't really care, to be honest. But, yeah, let's do this. Let's do it. Okay. Thankfully, these guys were super close by. Otherwise, I would be doing this battle without them. Bear in mind that Britannia is probably one of the hardest foes that we're ever going to fight, because they are generally going to have very, very good ranged units, and those guys, they're deadly. They are deadly. So let's see what we can do. Cavalry is just charging in. I don't agree with that, but all right. If they want to do that, then that's absolutely fine. I mean, we have the numbers after all. I actually really like fighting in Aserai territory. The deserts look super cool in my opinion. I mean, it's just such a blank canvas, so to speak, because there are no plants or trees or anything like that. So it's a huge blank canvas for the blood spill of combat. You know, that's pretty cool in my opinion. All right, so let's move my archers just a little bit closer here, and I think I'm gonna wait and see what our allies decide to do, because I don't really want to run my forces into the opponent without any backup, because that is going to result in a huge problem for us, because it's kind of hard for me to level up my forces right now. I don't have any fiefs. I don't have any regenerative villages or anything like that. I don't really have anything that can give me an advantage in any way in terms of recruiting units. So having my allies sustain the most casualties would probably be the most lucrative for us. That is, of course, if we want to be a little bit opportunistic, which, of course, we are a merchant, so it kind of makes sense that we are. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can maybe tell my cavalry to charge in here, tell my other forces to charge in. I'm being extremely careful here as well. I mean, I'm getting into the battle, but I'm trying to be cautious in what I attempt to do in terms of attacks that I launch, because if I decide to go in there and then all of a sudden all of their archers decide to turn towards me, I'm probably dead, you know. I'm probably dead. With the ranged update that they gave to the AI, well, making them more accurate, that's definitely going to make things much more difficult for me specifically, especially in this challenge. So there you go. That is a nice victory for the Aserai against just one. Yes, against just one vassal. That is not good at all. That is really not good at all. We are going to have to do something about that. Ooh, Najun. Najun is doing a great job. Did you see that? He murdered two of them at the end there. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. Okay, so we gain extremely small renown rewards because, of course, we are outnumbering the opponent by such a significant amount. Oh, this is good. I get to recruit some troops. That's good. I like it. Get to rescue them more accurately. And, yeah, I might have to get rid of some of these tier 2 units, to be honest, because if I can't upgrade these guys without having veterans respect, I'm going to actually get rid of them right now because they're not going to be able to level up. I'll get rid of the tier 2 ones and I'll keep the rest. So anything that's tier 2 or below, I will get rid of those. Unless they're cavalry, of course. Cavalry obviously makes a big difference. And we're just going to continue leveling these guys up. Okay, there we go. That seems pretty good. These guys can also level up. They're going to be infantrymen. These guys will be somewhat more archers. And bear in mind that I will still attempt to recruit forest bandits. Don't know whether I should really get brigands from now on either, because if they can't level up, it doesn't really make sense. Let me actually just see whether that is indeed the case. Can they level up? No. Doesn't seem like it, so I'm going to let him go as well, and we'll just sell the remaining prisoners. We're going to be gaining a huge amount of loot from that too. Actually, not even that much. Not even that much. Oh well. Alright, but that's pretty good. As long as we can continue to whittle away at the opponent, that is basically all we need to do. Alright, so I'm actually wanting to speak to the army leader here. And I would like to see whether he has... Yes, he does indeed have the prisoner. So I'm going to just give him one... I'm going to give him 1 dinar, and that's it. I'm just going to give him 1 dinar, and he's going to increase his relation. That is hilarious. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. Basically what I wanted to do was literally just have the prisoner in my prisoner's hold here. I wonder what happens if I speak to him. Oh. That's it. Right, okay. I thought they might have added something additional in terms of various options that you might be able to do with possible prisoners. Now, technically what I could do, I'm going to recruit some hired blades, by the way, because they are extremely good in my opinion. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to ransom any of those guys. I'm basically just going to keep them around for as long as it takes for them to escape, potentially. And that's pretty much it. I will be keeping these prisoners as well because they are, of course, IIIOxygen units. I haven't really said anything about whether I'm going to limit myself to what kind of units I'm using. I think I said maybe a little bit earlier on in the series that I was mostly going to be using IIIOxygen and Empire units, and that still holds true today. I will still be using both of those archetypes. But bear in mind, it is going to be a little bit harder to stick to that as time goes on, because obviously the Empire is going to be very much at war against us. I mean, I think they are at war against us right now. And look at that loot. Wow, 5,400 for that. Alright, I just need to check something real fast before we move on. I need to check whether they have hardwood here. They do not. Yes, that is somewhat unfortunate. I would love to have some hardwood so that I can potentially do a little bit of smithing. Okay, so now, wait a minute. Hold your horses. And speaking of horses, I'm going to go down to Askar in just a second to buy some more. But someone did mention very, very accurately that it would be a good idea for me to partake in a little bit of smithing just because it's going to give us skill points. Of course, it's going to give us skill points. It's one of the easiest things to level up in the game. And, well, I think that's pretty clever. So thank you very much for basically reminding me about that, because for me, I kind of discounted it. I kind of just said, hey, you know what? I'm not going to do any smithing whatsoever, which is a mistake, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do that. So let me see if I can maybe get him. Okay, yeah. Can I? Yeah, chase him. Yes. Okay, go. Get him. Army, come back here. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Okay, yeah, there we are. Oh, did you see that? Oh, yeah, that was perfect Lord manipulation right there. I psyched him out so heavily that he just decided to, well, basically kill himself, I guess. I mean, he's run in here. He has a potential to die. We have hero death enabled. He could potentially perish in this battle. Oh yeah, also, by the way, someone did mention, actually, that I really should get myself a better spear. And true, yes, very true. So I'll be going to the nearby marketplace as soon as possible to try and get myself something that could potentially couch lance. I think that would be a pretty fantastic idea, because couch lancing specifically is going to be very, very important for eliminating enemy lords. And bear in mind that if you do take out an enemy lord on the field of battle and they don't have any execution staged or anything like that, then it is highly likely that you will be able to take out someone that is really, really powerful for free. And you're not going to actually suffer any kind of relation penalty or honor penalty or anything like that. So being able to kill enemy units on the field of battle is much more important than it used to be. So getting a couch lancing weapon would probably be the most advantageous thing that we can probably do. So I'm happy with that. Anyway, let's see if we can do some damage here. My horse has already taken some significant damage, just purely for the fact that they have some throwing weapon specialists by the looks of things. I am being extremely careful here as well. I mean, as you can tell, I am getting into the battle, of course, because if I didn't, then that would just be basically pointless. But I am getting in there, but I'm not... I hopefully am not being too reckless, because being reckless in this challenge is going to get you killed. Ah, there we go. Nice. Oh, they've got Sturgian horse raiders. They historically have had an excellent track record of getting me killed with their thrown weapons. So I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious about them, but apparently I don't need to, because they're all dead. Look at that. The enemy's all dead. That's fantastic. Any cavalry left over? Yeah, not really getting too much action here, but bear in mind that I'm still leveling up my forces. I'm still trying to make sure that they are as good as they possibly can be, and getting the experience through these fights is making all the difference. Alright, so Kenneth has actually taken this guy prisoner, so I think what I'm going to do is I will go and speak to Kenneth in the army here, and we're going to say to him, hey, can you give me this prisoner for 1 gold? Yes, and we gain a little bit of relation as well with that guy. 3 skill points? What? 3 skill points? Okay. I'm kind of wait a minute. Let me actually just see something real quick here. Is that actually working again? Oh yeah, I can't do anything with this guy. I forgot about that. Minor factions don't really allow you to do that. Can I actually? Yeah, no, I can't barter with him again, of course. But let me see. Can I barter with him again? No, of course. Okay, so I need to find someone new to be able to do that. Now, there are 73 defenders in the siege. I don't know whether to really help them out here. They are going to be attacked by Urgion's army relatively soon, I would expect, at least. Or that one over there. Embers of the Flame have left the Kingdom of the Aserai, is to be expected, of course, and I guess we are going to be moving on. Now, bear in mind that if the Aserai are to fall, and if they are in a situation... Wow, look at this. But yeah, if they're in a situation of a almost certain defeat, it is more than likely I will not be sticking around to witness it. I will be staying with them for as long as I can without putting our challenge at jeopardy. That's, of course, if I stay alive for the foreseeable future, of course, because maybe it's not going to happen. Anyway, we're going to go in here. We're going to buy some horses. Actually, they're not even that cheap. They're not even that cheap, actually. I'm going to buy 5 of them. And that's pretty much it. That's kind of surprising, actually. Do they have any hardwood? Yes, they do. Alright, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Alright. And, yeah, that person that said that I should actually do smithing, I think someone else mentioned, or maybe it was the same person. I'm actually not sure. But doing smithing while I'm injured actually makes the most sense, because obviously then you're going to be able to restore your HP at the same time as restoring your energy, and of course that makes sense. So that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, so let's just smelt a couple of things. Yes, okay. And can I forge something already? No, I need some stuff. Of course, I need some stuff. Okay. Yeah, so there's that. And now we're just going to wait here for some time. There is an army going over there, so I kind of want to help them out. Shimra, where are you going? You need to go over here to stop this siege. Sometimes I don't understand the AI, to be honest. I feel like in this situation, what is your course of action here? For me specifically, what I would do is if I had an army, obviously I have 12 influence at the moment, so it is basically impossible for me to get any kind of sizable army. Is this guy gonna actually catch me right now? Ooh, okay, there's a big fight going on here. Okay, yeah, this is problematic. They are dead. There is nothing I can do about that. And this castle has now been taken. They've all been taken prisoner, which is even worse. So the one thing that I'm actually going to do right now is I'm thinking that I will try to purchase some javelins if I can, because here's the thing, you need to be able to... There we go, we got some javelins right there. So let's just buy 2, I guess. I actually don't know. But basically what we can do is we can then smelt the javelins down. Hopefully we'll be able to get a handle or 2. Yeah, I think we did, maybe? Ah, we're just getting random stuff. Yeah, that's the problem, that's the problem. Alright, yeah, so as you can see, let's go to the javelins. Yeah, this is not going to do. So I have to smelt a whole bunch more to be able to do anything with that, unfortunately. Do I have anything else? What? You must rest? I have 58. Oh. The display is wrong. Alright, so I actually have 9. Okay, interesting. Seems like that new feature needs to be fixed a little bit, but well, never mind. It's not a big deal. Alright, so Unkid's army is obviously going to be running around here. Hopefully my forces have leveled up a little bit. Some? No? None of them. Great. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, well. Should I take some Botanians? I don't know whether I should even take any Botanians at this point. I don't think so. Just to bolster my army a little bit might be an idea, but I'm thinking probably not. Look at this guy's army. He's got 750. That's way too much. Way, way, way too much for us. I don't think we'll be able to do that. And apparently the guy that was besieging this has now left, which is good for us. Unkid's army is just going to get absolutely murdered. They are attempting a siege, which is not a good idea. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Who's that? Shala. Shala. Come over here. Come over here. Yes, yes. Come on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I ask him to help me a little bit? No. Okay. Well, at least now we have access to the kingdom screen, so I suppose that's pretty cool. So let me actually just create an army right here. Okay, yeah. So I need 20... Are you serious? I need 27 influence? Have they increased the cost of calling people to your army? They might have. Oh dear. Yeah, Unkid's army is dead. 100%. Actually... Yeah. Pretty much dead. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, that is a done deal right there. Maybe I can prey upon someone? Oh, no. Apparently this guy really wants to attack us. Okay, so how's he doing? He has pretty good units. And he's... That's the thing. The main problem here, alright, is that they are outnumbering me. That is the only thing that is really making a huge difference to their combat strength right now. Because I don't see any units apart from some Oathsworn that are really making a huge difference in their combat strength. So that is problematic to say the least. I'm going to sell everything here. I'm actually going to sell my arrows as well because I'm not really going to be using a bow at the moment. I feel like a bow might open me up a little bit too much to being killed, so I'm kind of being a little bit cautious on that. All right, so let's just sell all of this. Okay, so we have 150,000, and let's see, do I have any workshops up and running? Yeah, I still have some workshops, but I think some of them have been destroyed. Okay, come on, Rosanna, come over here. Yeah, this is a bit problematic, isn't it? All right, so here we go. I actually went in. Rosanna came back, and I was like, okay. 22? That's not a lot, you know. That's not a lot of people, but hopefully it's going to be enough to murder our opponent. Alright, so we have 113 versus 107. This is going to literally be the pinnacle battle, alright? Because if we are in a situation like this, and we die, that's it. And Barney's very expensive armor is gone. And then we're going to have to play as our brother, I suppose. That will be the next in line, I guess. But yeah, let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, I should have bought a spear. Oh, I'm an imbecile. Should have bought a spear. That would have made much more sense. I've got to be super careful about these cavalry riders and the infantry in the front right there as well. Okay, here we go, here we go. Let's do this. How's my cavalry doing so far? Let's just tell them to actually charge in so that they can murder some of the Battanians. Ooh, if I can just distract them a little bit. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. We took out his horse. That's perfect. He's going to get murdered now. Yep, dead. Nice. Now, we've got to realize as well that in Bannerlord, cavalry makes up a considerable amount of the combat strength any particular army has. So if you can murder all of their cavalry without getting murdered yourself, then you will be able to reduce their overall presence in the battle by a significant margin. So I'm very much hoping that I will be able to do that without getting myself killed. And at the moment, it's not really looking good, is it? Oh my. Did they really just kill all of my infantry? Oh dear. Oh dear. I feel like this is it. I feel like this is it, friends. I feel like I might die. I feel like I might die. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, look at the combat strength right now. The combat strength right now is looking pretty bad, admittedly. So, yeah. Oh, no, I really wish that I'd killed that guy. Really wish I'd killed that guy right now. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. If my brother dies in this battle as well, that would be the most disastrous thing to ever happen. Okay, now I'm off my horse. Oh, I'm moving so slowly. Look at how slow I move because of my athletic skill. Oh, this is not adequate to mount. Okay. Oh, my guys are running. My guys are running. I have a morning star. I'm dead. This is it. Oh. Nice. What? Why does a mace have a thrusting attack? Really? Are you serious right now? Yep. There we go. I'm done. I'm down. I'm down. So now, here's the funny thing about this. I could have avoided this battle. Alright? But I kind of made a decision. Hey, you know, it's going to be this kind of situation happening again and again. So I kind of made the conscious choice to be like, you know what? I'm not going to run away from these kinds of situations any further. And so I decided we've got to make a stand at some point. You know what I mean? We have to make a stand at some point, and this was that stand. So that is not the end of the series. Just to reiterate on that, that is basically just a continuation. So Barney is dead. He's gone. I will enable cheat mode, and I will find the command, because I actually don't know what the command is for killing your own character. But I will find the command. We'll do this on screen in the next episode. And so you can see exactly what's happening, you know, the command and everything. I'm not just going to appear and then be like, oh, look at me, I'm playing as my brother now. No, I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to end the battle right... actually, retreat? Retreat makes no difference whatsoever because we're going to be taken prisoner. So I'm just going to let it play out until the very end right here. And there you go, that's it. We actually did all right, in my opinion, considering he had overwhelming amounts of cavalry. I feel like he had a lot of cavalry, did he? He only had 5? Surely not. Wait, no. 5 were alive. No, he had 8... he had 14 total, from what I can tell there. So yeah, he had 14 cavalry total. That's probably what pushed him over the edge to get him a victory here. Rosanna has died in battle. Wow, that actually is quite poignant, isn't it? Yeah, that is hugely poignant right there. Alright. Anyway, as I said, we will be killing off Barney in the next episode as a way to basically be like, yes, you know, that is what has happened, that is what has transpired, and so on. And then we will be playing as our brother. Yes, he is still alive, but he is a prisoner. That's also quite funny. So yeah, I will be enabling cheat mode. We'll do the command, and then we'll play as our brother, and we'll see what we can do with that. I don't know what the situation is going to be like when that happens, because, of course, the Bear-tailed clan is technically a member of the Aserai, so of course we are still going to be a member of the Aserai, but I'm not entirely sure what happens to our money. Does the money stay within the clan or not, or does it get transferred or whatever, because my money is pretty significant right now, so I'm not entirely sure what will happen, but stick around for that. I'm very excited, actually. I'm disappointed that I perished here, but I am very excited to see what happens next, and I hope you are too. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.